Morning, boss. Jeff here. Thanks again for bringing me on board. You've found a lot of talented people for this team. I can't wait to see what we can accomplish. Our journey to the Constructors' Championship starts here today, and the car is ready to head out whenever you are.
Welcome everyone to Bahrain and race number 1 in our journey through the career mode here in Formula 1 2020. And things have gone okay so far. I'm really liking the feel of things. Of course, I'm using multiple driving aids just to get acclimated and be able to hopefully complete some races without too much issue. I wanted to bring you guys in before the race actually starts and show you sort of how things have gone. We're nearing the end of practice number 3, and I have been trying to earn as many resource points as possible. So let's first take a look at that. 330 out of 600. I've got a long way to go before I can get anywhere near that 600 number, but we'll take any resource points we can get, as more resource points ultimately is going to be a better car. So you can see track acclimation have been doing good. Tire management, okay. I didn't try the fuel management. I basically just ran out of time with some other things I wanted to work on. Didn't get the ERS. I am terrible at manually triggering the ERS. Same thing would be true for the DRS, but I haven't had to do that. I've got both of these on automatic through the driving aids, and for good reason. I will never remember to turn those on, and if I do, my biggest problem is I forget to turn them off. So we will leave those on automatic for now. Let's come over and take a quick look at the car setup I've been using. I have swapped between preset number 3, which is the default, and preset number 4, which gives you a little bit more top-end speed. I feel like more top-end speed is what I need here, but for right now, since I'm still learning, I want a little bit more downforce in order to help me out with this, some grip. So you see there are 10 minutes remaining in practice number 3. I'm actually done with that. So I will see you guys at the start line.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal. And it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. Formula 1 returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Can Mercedes start with victory in their bid to win a 7th consecutive Constructors' title? Could Ferrari or Red Bull establish an advantage early on? And with 22 cars on the grid, how quickly can the new team find their footing? Well, it's great to be back, Anthony Davidson. We've got a lot to talk about this year.
That's right, Crofty. It felt like a long winter, but it's good to finally be back. I have to think the usual suspects will battle it out at the front, but there are always going to be some teething problems early on in the season, so whoever can keep on top of their issues will have the advantage today.
As I mentioned earlier, we're up to 11 teams this season, with a new entry run by, well, of all things, an owner-driver. That's something we haven't seen in this sport since Hector Raback over 4 decades ago. So how are they looking so far?
It's hard to imagine how a small operation like that could survive in the ruthless world of Formula 1, and yet here they are, first ever race, looking surprisingly strong. But there are no points for qualifying. Let's see how they fare in the Grand Prix proper.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session.
All right, folks, here we go. Race time at Bahrain. Really, all I care about right now is contact. We don't want any contact. Look at these guys just file down in here. So again, just trying to give these guys room while I try to figure out what kind of pace I've got, what kind of pace they've got. These guys are not easy to avoid. Look at that. These guys basically came to a stop down here. Last thing I need is damage. I took evasive maneuvers down in that corner for one simple reason. Anytime I was around another car in practice down there, they went in there a lot harder than me, so I was trying to keep from getting rear-ended right there. Oh, I like it. He's coming over to block me. Little did he know, I'm not really trying to pass him. Just trying to really avoid contact. Which is proving a lot harder than I thought, just to stay away from these guys. All right, we're sitting right where we started, which is perfectly fine with me. So far, these guys are not just running away from me. Not too bad. Still don't trust that corner at all. I've seen too much carnage there already. Every lap I make around this track, I'm just thinking, man, there's so much left for me to learn about this thing. But yet here I am. I'm thinking I need to increase the difficulty to at least 75 here, because there's no way I should be this far forward in the running order. Yet here we are.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within.
All right, we can use DRS. Well, hopefully
DRS
automatically it knows exactly what to do with that DRS. Because I would not be taking my hands off the steering wheel. Having too much fun. Of course, being this close to these guys in front of me, it's killing my front downforce. Not too bad. I'll take it. Love this corner coming up right here. This whole sequence of corners. Alright, keep trying to get a glance ahead of these guys. And yeah, everybody's still pretty much right here in line. Which is not what I expected. Oh, and another big transition for me is going to have to be getting used to...
You'll be on the mediums.
Oh yeah, we're coming up to our pit window. We're just going with the default everything. So we're doing default strategy. But getting used to these rev limiter lights here. This is quite a bit different than what I've used to seeing before. My brain is telling me to let most of the lights light up before I swap gears, but that is not how you're supposed to do it. So slowly but surely I'm trying to train my brain. But with this game, the more I find that I need to learn, the more excited I am, because it's a brand new set of challenges. Alright, hopefully I did not miss him telling me to hit the box. That was a terrible corner. All right, lap 5. Here we go. I think this is when he's going to call me into the box. If I remember anything at all about the strategy we're doing. I did not expect to be this close to other cars at this point in the race. I thought I would be around maybe 1 to 2 other cars as everything's spread out. But right now it is extremely tight where I'm at. I feel like the guys behind me are simply waiting for me to make a mistake, and the guys in front of me are only around because I am drafting them. Ooh, we can't pass him right here. Trying to take a slightly different line than him. Oh, you can see him light him up right there.
To pit this lap.
There we go.
Push now. We're leading
So I was 1 lap off.
9.4 seconds.
Yeah, the back end started to get a little squiggly. Woo, like that. How has he not passed me already? He should have went right by me there. All right, good news for me, I guess. All right, we're hitting the box this time. Let's see what kind of pit stop we got. Remember, we're going to have the driving aid on to get us into pit entry and also on exit. All right, there we go. So the computer has taken over. We're into the pits. We were P14 or 15 when we came in. Can't remember exactly. Looks like this is a popular place to be. Whew, okay, that was quick. And then the computer's going to take us out, so 2.5 seconds. Wow, those are some serious jerking movements. All right, what I don't know is when am I going to get...
Strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Whoa, hello, that gave me control at an odd time. All right, we got to figure that out. That was not fun. Right in the middle of a braking zone and about to turn in. Yeah, that is not where I wanted to get control of that, but those are the trade-offs of having the computer pit the car for you, so we'll deal with it. Ooh, again. A little too squirrely right there. That's not set up, that's me. I ended up using the preset with a little bit less downforce. It wasn't really on purpose. Didn't realize it until it was too late that that's what I had done. All right, so sitting right now in 19th position, this seems a little bit more like where we should be.
Giuliano is coming in for his stop.
We'll see how that all works out after everybody's done with their stop. We'll see if we're still anywhere near 14th or 15th or anywhere like that. We'll also see what happens on these tires. Ooh, missed a shift there. All right, sitting P13 right now. Now I know I need to up the difficulty. Starting there's one thing. Really got to figure this track out. But that's why you get to play multiple seasons. My basic strategy here was to get enough laps in practice to where I basically knew the track and knew the corner layout, but I still got so much to work on. And of course, we got a lot to work on the car as well. So that's just more stuff for me to be excited about in the future. So here we are running P13, and I can see basically the top 10 right there in front of me. All right, so now I'm gonna have to start changing my line a little bit. For the arrow push, it's gonna hit me.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
There's a few spots on here that are really tricky for me. The back end wants to swing out on me. A little wide there. Fortunately, it wasn't too bad, but all right, I would really like very much to have a shot at passing these cars. I mean, what are there, 6 cars?
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
There's 6 cars in front of me all lined up. So I need you guys to let me know down in the comment section, is this what I can expect from every race, with meaning the cars lined up like this? Just another shift there. The engine thanks me very much for doing that. Oh yeah, definitely much tighter behind these guys. So yeah, let me know if this is the type of racing that I can expect, where everything just sort of gets clogged up like this. All right, really no pressure behind me that I can see anyway with a quick glance. Yep, there's a spot where back end wants to come out when I get back to the power. So I'm trying to resist the urge to work on setups for this game right now. Especially right now, as I'm trying to learn the thing. But in my head, I must tell you, my brain is telling me that I could use a few changes to the car to help out with some of these issues. Woo, there was a little bit of loose. That surprised me. That's not an area where I normally get loose. So that one snuck up on me quick. I'm definitely going into the corners too hard. I'm going to have to adjust that. because I'm sneaking up on these guys way too much on corner entry.
By 0.5 per lap.
Like right here. Wow, I was standing on top of the brakes right there. I know they're all stacked up, but still. But of course, they pay points for finishing position, not running position. So we haven't earned anything yet. Not that we're inside the points right now anyway. So yeah, they're definitely beating me off the corner. I'm beating them into the corner. So something else I got to work on. Alright, I've been staring at the back of Ocon for quite a while now. Trying to figure out if there's a way I can eventually get by him. We're running out of time to do so.
We're catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tires need to last till the end of the race.
Alright, let's go ahead and pull up our display here. See how we're doing on tire. Alright, it could be worse. Could be better. There again, just that little bit loose right there, just enough to get me potentially sideways if I'm in the gas too hard. Well, these gears are really close together. Still have not gotten used to how quickly I've got to go through these gears. Alright, yep, he saw it coming. So he blocked that move. I was going to give him a shot going down into the final corner. But he blocked that immediately. Good move on his part. Ooh, up in front. I wouldn't mind a little contact from those guys. Yeah, a lot of side by side here. Woo, look out. That was close. I had to take
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
a different line. Oh, look out. Boy, somebody must have told these guys the end of the race is coming. The pay window is opening. Oh, look out. Wow, that was close. That was way too close.
Okay, some information on signs. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
I had to be fractions of an inch
Final lap of the race.
behind him. There was no way I missed him by more than a couple of inches. Woo! That is a visual I won't soon forget. Not sure who that is behind me, but they are right on me. So they are just looking for an opportunity to pass. Let's hope I don't give them that opportunity. It is extremely hard to pass here, especially when you have to deal with that arrow tight. Yep, loose there again. Ooh, hello. Cut the track just a smidgen right there. All right, looks like we're going to be able to hold on to it. Checkered flag is ahead. And P12. Woo! Okay, I can breathe now. That is awesome. I can't even tell you how exciting that was for me. Everything brand new for me, just trying to finish a race. Figure out how the AI drive. Again, they're much closer together than I would have thought.
After a superb win here at Sakir, and rightly so. What a brilliant effort from the whole team.
Agreed. I believe it said Lewis Hamilton was the winner.
So Anthony, what made the
He was well ahead of us. Today, yeah, there you go. Well deserved. I love that helmet, by the way. Love that helmet.
The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
No doubt. Team sport it is. Max Verstappen there. Are we going to get... Of course, we're not going to be on the podium. Are we going to get like an interview or something?
Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned
I really don't want to miss anything. I don't want to, advance through some of these cutscenes because I'm afraid that something's going to trigger like an interview or something and I'm going to miss it. I definitely don't want to miss any of that. We want to partake in everything this game has to offer. So I'm not skipping anything right now, at least until we know exactly what's going on. All right, so we made it to tier, what, tier 4? Tier 3. All right. Not sure what that really means for me right now. But there you have it. All right, so I don't see anything for us to do. Obviously, we could view replays and highlights and all that kind of thing. But I think we made it through unscathed, which is amazing. We were only a couple of places out of earning points in our very first race. So yeah, if this continues, I'll definitely be looking at... in fact, I may go ahead and do it anyway. Increase that difficulty because... Let's see, where did our teammate finished down in 20th place, right where he started. So his best lap time was a 1:34.9. Not that you can really take a ton out of these lap times because we're so packed together. It's really about all the lap times around you. So let's see, our best was a 1:33.6. Looking at some of the other lap times, I feel like we needed to be probably 20th to 22nd. Maybe up as far as 18th or so, but 12th is a bit much. That is certainly more than I have the talent for, especially right now with our level of development in the car. But, all right, let's see. What do we have here? Race director, let's see. Soft and medium. Looks like everybody. Oh, wait, I see Lewis Hamilton went soft and hard, as well as Sean Leclerc. Okay, so soft and medium was really what it was all about. So lap times, let's real quick see what Lewis Hamilton was able to do. 1:32.7. All right, so a 1:32.7 for him. And my quickest was a 1:33.6. So yeah, he was basically a full second faster than us, which is not unsurprising. Okay, so that gives me our first glance at the the difficulty level. And right now I'm not seeing anything, so I'm going to go ahead and hit advance. And let's see what the game's got for me. So we got a loading screen here. All right, team acclaim. All right, I like it. So I made it to a 2. Obviously, we started up as a 1. Oh, I like that. We went up to a combined boost of now 4. All right, I like that. Not sure exactly what all that's going to get me. Okay, we did complete a total of 10 laps, actually 62 laps total. So we'll take that bonus. All right, what was the payout? Not much. So I kind of figured the payout in F1 comes at the end of the season, the big payout that is. So not a lot to have along the way. Let's go ahead and advance and see what else it's got in store. Are we done for the weekend? And it looks like we're headed back to team headquarters. I'll take a quick glimpse around just to make sure. But it looks like we're done. Okay, so no interviews, anything like that. No opportunity to earn any points or favor or anything. So, wow, what a first race. A lot going on there. I learned a ton. Hopefully, I can keep that moving forward and continue learning a lot each and every race. And who knows, by the time we're into the last half of the season, maybe we can do something with these guys and actually earn a 12th place finish. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And stay tuned as we will continue our career mode gameplay of Formula 1 2020.